Hello dear Aries, I will tell you today's horoscope for November 1st, 2024. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello dear Aries, I'll tell you today's horoscope. A person you love very much is trying to enter your life in a way that you don't feel completely comfortable with. All this as a result of a fight you had a long time ago that distanced you in many ways. Remember that we all change, Aries. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any Aries horoscope video for November 1st. The circumstances you are now experiencing are different from those in the past, especially from this day on when you will have the green light to say what your heart feels. Past experiences reinforce your intuition, there will be successes in the actions you take. So don't give up on your efforts. An absent person is looking for you, and if you feel inspired to restart something that once happened but didn't work out the way you wanted, try it this time if it's of interest to you. You will face new challenges at work and you will get through them. You will get through them all. Soon, you will be offered good jobs that you should study carefully. You will have new challenges that you will face well and successfully for yourself. If you had a more positive attitude towards others, things would go much better for you. You will be able to resolve old tensions with a colleague if you want. Daily tasks will bore you, so look for something new and entertaining to do. You will have to use all your ingenuity to solve problems, but you will do it, you will succeed. In love, with a smile on your face you will see how everything turns out much better for you. Try to rest a little. Take some time to relax alone. You will need some mentally stimulating activity, you want to learn. You will have muscle pain from fatigue, so relax a little today. For your health, do not tempt fate today. It is best for you to leave all the loose ends well tied up at this time. The astral environment that predominates in your Aries sign is very encouraging because of everything that is transcending in your environment. On the one hand, you feel safe, confident and very enthusiastic about what you plan to do. Little by little you will find the answers to all those questions that have been going around in your head for days and you discover love where before you saw friendship and even indifference. The main thing is that with your developed intuition, you immediately realize reality and what you should do at all times. Aries, your horoscope for today tells you that you should be very careful with what you say. Sometimes words hurt more than blows, and it is much more difficult to heal a wound caused by a bad comment. Think things through before saying them and you will not have problems. In love, feelings from the past are stirred up and you may be about to restart something that you once experienced and brought you certain problems. If that's the case, act with lead feet so as not to commit yourself again. Quote of the day, there are those who confuse a so-called frankness or sincerity with a lack of compassion, education, and social tact. Matters of the heart now occupy the main place in your life because you realize what you really represent for that person. And with your sensitivity, charisma and natural charm, you attract to you everything that seemed distant or almost impossible. A chance encounter will change the dynamics of the rest of the week. In health there are good planetary waves in your health, especially if you have problems associated with disorders or chronic conditions such as diabetes or blood pressure. This day is a good day to walk, exercise outdoors and take advantage of nature. Those who suffer from disorders associated with the respiratory tract receive an extra boost. And if you have recently been suffering from the bronchi, lungs or throat, you will notice how it improves if you feel fit again. At work, don't rush into making decisions that aren't well calibrated. If you do something guided by the emotions of the moment, you could make a serious mistake. Be more cautious when you express yourself at work, especially with your bosses or superiors, so you can avoid unnecessary confrontations. Today, the cosmic energy of the planetary transits that are occurring clearly indicates what you must do to achieve your economic and work goals, and many complications. Everything that once seemed very complicated to you now you see in another dimension. Money and fortune. Apply your intuition, which is currently in a high degree of refinement. Don't be guided by appearances or get carried away by businesses started by unreliable people whose only goal is excessive ambition and always trying to get their way. Don't sign something important or decisive on this day. Special lucky number, 39. Color, coral. Sexual energy level, moderate, gradually becoming dynamic. Cosmic dynamics, the dynamism that surrounds your Aries sign and motivates you to act physically. Dangerous tendency, arguing with fanatic people, wasting time. You should avoid the propensity of your sign and insisting that others act as you want. Compatibility. The best relationship today is with Libra and Aquarius, the most tense with Taurus or Virgo. Your current compatibility is very good with Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. If you are single, a month is predicted in which there will be many sentimental surprises that will help you fight loneliness and find someone who can be very fun in your life. Today's universal number, general for all signs, is 9. In numerology the totals are reduced to one digit. Below are your auspicious hours for love, money, and business, given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should adapt them to your national time: 1 a.m., 2:15 p.m., 4:15 p.m., and 11:10 p.m. Lucky numbers in the random for you: 3, 25, 38, and 44. You are starting to have strange thoughts regarding someone you previously considered just an acquaintance. This is not something that could last for a long time, but it could be a good adventure between adults who are aware of their actions. Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any Aries horoscope video for November 1st. You will experience a very pleasant time with a special person during the day, which will be a highlight. Remember that you can always find happiness in the company of those you care about, especially if you have an interest in someone in particular. It is normal for many people to be afraid of giving themselves over again after a romantic disappointment. If you find yourself in this situation, you should not feel bad. You should wait until you feel ready to face the challenge of falling in love again, since you know that it is not an easy task. A significant person in your life urgently needs a favor that only you can provide, due to your ability to handle it. Help him or her today, since it is important to be present to support the people you care about. Aries, today will be a good day, perhaps a little better than the previous days, since the cosmos will give you many gifts. You should take advantage of them well. If you do, you could become the richest person in the world. It is not about money, but about very good things for your life. There is a good chance that today a person who was very special to you, to whom you were very fond, will appear again in your life. Take some time to talk to him or her and do not be afraid of what may happen. Cheer up and remember that successful people started where you are, each forges their own destiny. Today you can direct a huge amount of love and passion towards a current or potential romantic partner. That person might be a little surprised, but will probably be flattered and respond positively. Don't expect too much, just get to know each other, see where the bond takes you, and go with the flow. Remember that love is based on communication. Don't be afraid to talk about new topics with your partner. If the topic makes you uncomfortable, talk about it and let them know how important this conversation is to you. Unfortunately, this day will not be very favorable in terms of family, as there is a certain negativity in your heart. It is important that you learn to forgive and not fill your soul with resentment. If you have a partner, do not ignore their messages, calls or details, as your partner needs to feel in your life at all times. Perhaps showing yourself to be too dependent on that person you are interested in is not the best strategy to attract them. From now on, show true independence of thought. Don't swear in vain or make empty promises. Good business and projects are based on sincerity and transparency. Although you might think otherwise, everything is going well. Don't let yourself be affected by destabilizing rumors in your company. Focus on your work and stay safe, because new job opportunities will soon arise. Let the light enter your home and your room. Let the sun illuminate you and give you energy. It is a day to honor the sun, which symbolizes enthusiasm and life. Don't let yourself go, Aries. Watch your blood pressure and glucose levels today, especially if you have a family history of diabetes or hypertension. You don't like days like this, but approach them with enthusiasm and make the most of them. Some negative people might try to dissuade you from entering into a good business. Go ahead with your ideas and rely on your experience to manage your resources. These days you may face a situation that requires a loan or an investment of savings. The stars suggest that you take it easy and wait. November will be a social month, in which you will put in all your effort because your business will depend on it. Work relationships will be easy for you. As for the economy, things will go well for you. Money will come easily thanks to your contacts. In health, you will feel full of energy and you will discover good results with alternative therapies. Family and home could have some ups and downs, but you will know how to handle any inconvenience. In addition, this month may be somewhat unstable for your studies due to readjustments in the study plan. The days for Aries are sunny and, in general, it will be a month marked by joy, unexpected events, and lots of family company. It is essential that you focus on valuing the positive things you have in your life at this moment. If you are always thinking about the negative or what has not yet arrived, it will be difficult for you to find peace and balance. Take advantage of November to focus on what you do have and what you have achieved so far. Aries, if you have pending issues with an important person, this month is ideal to resolve them. The energy is conducive to clarifying issues or saying what is necessary to take different paths, if necessary. The 14th and 17th will be especially favorable to close business agreements or any negotiation you have in mind. The energy of the month is positive for you to manifest your desires. At the end of this message, I will leave you a frequency that you can listen to help you tune into your goals and make it easier for them to materialize. One of the main challenges that has accompanied you in previous months has been the fear of the unknown and the insecurity that this generates. This month, Aries, you have a great opportunity to take the step to overcome them. You know that fears have generated problems and obstacles in your life, now is the time to open yourself to the world and experience what you have avoided. This change in perspective and attitude will allow you to advance both in love and at work, so get ready to live new experiences and take advantage of opportunities. Aries is in a special time of the year, so many good things can happen. This month, the stars favor meeting people who can make a difference in your life and projects that can be consolidated. If you are still single, November offers you great possibilities to find love. It is a month to establish deeper and more meaningful connections with those around you. However, remember that emotional stability is essential. It is important that you learn to enjoy what you have without putting pressure on yourself or idealizing the future. Money is an area in which you could also notice a positive change. You may be surprised by unexpected income or advances in your finances that you did not see coming. However, this improvement should not lead you to make unnecessary or excessive expenses. Keep in mind that the economic situation can change from one day to the next. Moderation and prudence are essential, because even if fortune is on your side, it is also important that you keep your resources under control. November is also a special month to spend time with family and friends. Take advantage of the opportunities to share quality moments with your loved ones, especially if you have children. Fulfill your responsibilities, both at the family and professional level. For those Aries who are assuming a paternal or protective role, this month offers the opportunity to strengthen family ties and resolve pending conflicts. Your emotional stability will also experience a positive turnaround. This will be a great opportunity to cultivate inner peace. The signs with the greatest compatibility for Aries this month are Pisces and Libra, two signs that will bring you sensitivity and balance. The heart of Aries is in the process of rebuilding, especially for those who have experienced moments of sadness in the past. Those who are committed and have not had recent problems in their relationship could see unresolved issues arise. This month it will be important to open your heart, talk about what you feel and not let issues accumulate in the relationship. For single Aries, this month it is suggested to focus energy on personal growth and not so much on finding a partner. If you want that special person to come along, it is important that you are at peace with yourself and your past. There's no need to ignore your feelings or distance yourself from someone important just because you have doubts. If someone supports you, take advantage of their affection and company. This support can give you the strength you need to move forward. Things are looking good for Aries. The projects you've been working on will start to bear fruit, and you'll feel more secure in your professional environment. However, it's important to maintain balance and not abuse your rest, as this is not the right time for extended vacations. If you have the opportunity to do business, check every detail before agreeing to any deal. The stability of your finances could falter in the second half of the month, possibly due to a previous debt. Focus on resolving these matters before undertaking new financial commitments. The days will be intense, and you will have to meet your obligations, which could leave you little time to rest. Still, look for those moments to relax, as even a short break can recharge your energies. Remember that a balanced physical state is essential, so move your body and exercise when you can. This will not only benefit your muscles, but will also revitalize your mind and reduce the feeling of exhaustion. There is still much to do, Aries. Now you will have the opportunity to present very good opportunities for your advancement in general. You have to be able to endure, yes, many new things to learn. Some of them will be much more difficult than others. Do not expect miracles now. Good day to love and to feel loved too. That is why it is important that those who are in a relationship at this time begin to see the positive things they achieve next to a good person who has come to stay in your life for some time. The economic outlook for Aries begins to improve for this day, and everything begins to make much more sense at this moment. Therefore, what you want to have for this day will be good. To learn, you must first give yourself time for it. It is useless to be reading something and at the same time looking at something else. Do not get distracted, it will be bad for your learning. You have to think of more positive ways to say things to others. Remember, Aries, that many times, people make mistakes. It is normal. You should not speak badly to them. Aries, a day in which the energy generates strong changes in your areas of work and love relationships. These changes are beneficial for you in general, since the changes will improve your relationship in these houses. The correct way to carry them is to let them happen. Today we have the new moon, which generates an energy of beginnings and changes. This happens in your 8th house of fear and dread, so it is a day in which fears can be released in your mind. This is positive for releasing tension and helping you grow. The moon rules the 5th house of love and romance today. It is currently in conjunction with the sun, which is considered a position of weakness, so today is not a good day in terms of love, since it is easy to ignore or not see the messages that your partner gives you. You have to be very careful not to ignore something important. Mercury rules your 6th house of illness and is about to change signs and enter Scorpio. You have to take great care of your intestinal health, since there may be issues with hemorrhoids and bleeding when evacuating. Eat more fiber in your diet. Mercury rules your house of work and is currently about to leave the sign of Libra to enter Scorpio. This is interpreted as changes at work. There will be situations in your tasks that will end and new ones will replace them. This is for your benefit, so don't worry. Venus rules your 7th house of couples and relationships. This planet is about to change signs and enter Capricorn, so the relationship with your life partner will become much more serious and focused on results. Your other half may ask for greater seriousness and demand more time from you. Venus rules your 2nd house of money and finances. This planet is about to enter the sign of Capricorn in your 10th house of professional recognition. This is interpreted as an increase in your finances given that the nature of this planet improves when entering this new sign. Finances will improve at work. Today is a day of many changes. You have to be aware of where they are generated in order to react appropriately. It is important that you rely on your colleagues at work so that you can overcome your challenges. According to your horoscope, Aries, the waxing quarter of the moon in the 11th house motivates you to continue striving to overcome the professional challenges you are facing, which you will have to face collectively. The moon in the 11th house indicates that you will feel a great need to seek the support of work teams or other people who share your interests and goals in order to achieve the big projects that motivate you and that can overwhelm you if instead of seeking help you try to do everything alone. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.